absolutely love them. Like, I genuinely would not recommend these products unless I felt they were going to be completely game-changing for your makeup. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, then welcome to my channel, which is all about educational beauty. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best makeup in every category. You guys have asked for it, and I'm about to deliver. So I am going to be showing you my all-time favorite products in every makeup category and showing you exactly why I love them. Now, as we head into the video, if you do like this, please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. And I'm over on Instagram too. If you like seeing short makeup reels, like hacks, head over there and I'd love to say hi to you. Now, let's head straight into the video. Okay, so this is, as you've already been told, the best products in every category when it comes to makeup. So we're going to start off with concealer. Now, I haven't limited each category to like a certain number of products or even one, because I want you guys to have the option of maybe looking at a few products. For example, with concealers, there may be 2 concealers that I pick, which are the best ones. But foundations, there may be 1, there may be 3, there may be 4. So I'm going to tell you my best products for each category. Like, I've used them, been using them for quite a while, absolutely love them, and I really do hope this kind of like helps you too. When I say best, I'm talking about like they work really well, they give the coverage, they blend really well. There's nothing about it that I feel that, you know, doesn't work. So I'm going to explain why I love them as well as I go along, but honestly, these products tick every box. You know, anything that you would want from the product. I'm talking about shade range, I'm talking about blendability. I don't know if that's actually a word. Blendability? Is it? No, I don't think that's a word. Well, you know, if it's blendable, okay, it just blends really well. You know, I'm going to show you the products that I feel do the job, but do an amazing job. So this is really like a great way for you guys to kind of pick whatever it is that you're looking for and know that someone has used it and they've used it on a daily basis. Even on my clients, I use these products and I use them on myself and I absolutely love them. Like, I genuinely would not recommend these products unless I felt they were going to be completely game-changing for your makeup. And if you already use them, then good on you. Like, let's move on. Okay, so concealer. Concealer, the first one is, you know, you guys have seen my videos. You know it's going to be the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's absolutely amazing. I love this concealer. I feel like it really ticks all the boxes. Well, all of these products tick all the boxes, but I feel like this gives you amazing coverage. A concealer that has literally the perfect consistency. If you want to blend with a brush, you can blend it with a brush. If you want to blend with a sponge like I do, you can blend it with a sponge. What I like doing is putting it on and then waiting just like maybe 30 to 40 seconds before I start blending it in or buffing it in with my sponge. That's only if I have the time. Otherwise, I just blend it in straight away and it still does an amazing job. But genuinely, I feel like the color range is really great. I feel like the finish it gives you is flawless, and what I love most is it's buildable, so you can keep actually layering it on and it gives you the most amazing finish. That is my first concealer. The second concealer that I would recommend that is the best within this range, within the concealer category, is my Hourglass Vanish Concealer. It actually took me a little bit of time to like this concealer. I don't know why. I initially first used it and I think I just used it and like I just assumed it wasn't going to be that great. I don't know why. And I just remember thinking, I've still got it lying here, you know, maybe I'll just try it properly. And I don't think I actually, you know, like put effort in that day. I think I was just like generally looking and feeling rubbish. I was just like, you're rubbish too. But you know, it wasn't. So I used it properly and I absolutely love it now. I feel like if you are looking, if you feel, because obviously everyone has a different kind of like and dislike, if you feel that Tarte Shape dries too quickly for you, which I personally don't feel like it does dry too quickly. I feel like it's perfect. It doesn't, you know, you don't have to rush to blend it. If you feel that, it could be based on your skin, I don't know. But if you feel that you want something which is a little bit more creamy, then go for the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. It is amazing. It honestly blends so easy, and I alternate between the two, and a lot of the time I use both of them at the same time. I feel like I'm spitting everywhere, like literally. The number of like droplets I'm seeing coming out is really bad. I don't know why. Do you ever feel like that? Like today I feel like I've not even really spoken a lot. I've done a couple of videos before this, but I feel like you know when there's like too much saliva? Oh, I feel like there's too much going on. I need to like stretch my mouth a bit, like exercise it. This concealer is great, especially if you want something which is ultra creamy. So like I was saying, I actually use them together quite a lot, and the reason I do that is because I love the Tarte Shape Tape for my under eyes, and I love this Vanish for other areas of my face where, you know, I want it to be a little bit more creamy because I really want to blend it in. Like you put a little dot here and I just blend it like literally with a brush, blend it upwards like with one stroke, and it's spread all over. So a little goes a long way with both of these concealers. So those are my two best concealers. Okay, so when it comes to foundations, I've got 3 foundations which are my best foundations. It has changed recently. One of them is kind of like taken over another one, but you know, we're just talking about the best. So I feel like these are the best foundations, and I'm going to explain what the difference in it is in finish of these as well. So number 1, and this is not in order of what is best, but I'm just going to go through them because I actually mix these together sometimes, not all 3 but 2 of them. So the first one is the Tarte Face Tape foundation, and my shade is Tan Deep Sand 47S. I absolutely love this foundation. This foundation does everything. It is thick enough to be able to cover everything up, so it gives you that full coverage finish, but at the same time it's not that thick that it, you know, once you put it on it's like whoa. It's so blendable, and it's buildable too. Like I've mentioned with Tarte, the shade range is amazing. I love it, and I feel like this foundation is perfect. Like it's my exact skin color currently, like it is, and I use this a lot for, this is my tanned foundation. When I'm tanned like how I am now, this is my shade perfectly, and I absolutely love it. It gives you great coverage, it blends easily, it's thick enough but not too thick. It just is perfect. So, and then plus I feel like this doesn't go anywhere. All of these products do not budge, by the way. Like I feel that they last well throughout the day. Every category that I'm going to show you are products that actually last really, really well on my skin too. Next up is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. I will be honest, I never used to really like the Dior foundations before. They didn't really like get me excited or anything, but when I tried this one, and I did a wear test on this, which you'll see on my playlist somewhere under foundations, you'll find this video where I did a wear test, and this foundation is amazing. So basically the foundation has a mix of skincare in there. So they've used, I think, don't quote me on this, but floral ingredients in this, which are really good for your skin. I was a little bit apprehensive to begin with when I did the wear test, because I thought that, okay, am I going to break out? I'm not really too keen on mixing skincare with makeup. Honestly, it's amazing. This foundation doesn't give me any kind of like bumpiness on the skin. You know, sometimes when you've left a foundation on all day, like hours and hours, way longer than you anticipated, and then at the end of the day, you start seeing like bumps under the skin. Never happens with this foundation. So what I do, and this shade of mine, by the way, that I use is 3W. I do feel like there could be better shades within this range. Sometimes this is a little bit too light for me. So if I go for the 4W, it's like too orangey for me. So yeah, that's the only thing. I feel like shade range could be a little bit better, but it doesn't transfer. It stays all day, stays fresh looking as well, does stay matte without drying your skin. And what I tend to do is mix this with a little drop of my Tarte Face Tape just to warm it up a little bit sometimes if I'm getting tanned, and it's just amazing. So this is perfect if you want your, like, this stays all day, super matte finish, really flawless, amazing foundation. The next foundation, which is in my best category, is the light reflecting foundation from NARS. If I want a very natural looking foundation, then I use this. My shade is Barcelona, but again, when I'm quite tanned, I just mix in a little drop of my Face Tape, but otherwise, if I'm not tanned at all, then I just use this. And I've kind of like always loved NARS foundations, but I've kind of felt like they kind of slide off the skin a little bit. So I was a little bit kind of like, okay, is this going to last on the skin, especially being light reflecting? And it does last. It is actually a really nice foundation. If I ever want a foundation which doesn't look super matte and I'm not too fussed about, you know, I want it to turn a little bit dewy through the day, this is the foundation that I use. It's really, really good foundation. Okay, so setting powders. Now these are the best powders. Honestly, they're amazing. And there are 3 products that I'm going to recommend to you because I love all 3. They are the best setting powders ever. And I'm going to explain why. And I alternate between them because it really does depend on if I'm running out of one. So that's really how I kind of play it. My first one is the Benai Banana Powder, which you've probably seen me and heard me mention a lot in my videos. I absolutely love this powder. It's just amazing. It's perfect on my skin color because I can't use anything which is too white, or you know, I feel like I need that little bit of kind of like warmth in that powder to give me that finish off my face a little bit so that I don't have that white kind of cast. So this powder is amazing, sets my makeup perfectly. Literally, it does not go anywhere. And they actually do have a powder which is a different color. So they have loads of different colors, by the way. Banana is amazing, and I also keep the shade Buff in my kits because this is for clients, because if I'm working on a client who has very fair skin and Banana just it's gonna be too yellow for them, then I use Buff. It's perfect. You're gonna love it. Next is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Setting Powder. Now, they do have a different HD powder, which is way too fine milled for me. I just feel like you pick it up on the brush and it's already kind of like gone everywhere. They do loads of different shades of really, really good shades, by the way. Again, all of these colors are in my kit as well. This is a really great powder. If you want to just immediately mattify the skin, it sets the makeup really well, but it is the type of powder that later on in the day, if you want to add some, amazing. Gives you like a flawless finish. I absolutely love it. Then we have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Banana Bread. Again, quite a few different shades that you can kind of opt for depending on your skin color. I use the shade Banana Bread for mine. I really do like this powder because I think it genuinely does set the makeup really well, and it works. It just works. Like, it's a really good powder. I feel like you can fix throughout the day with it. You can bake with it. You can bake with all of these powders if you want. I don't necessarily bake because I like to put it on and then dust it off straight away. But if you want to, you can bake with it. So with all three of these. These are literally the best setting powders in my opinion. Okay, so brows. Now with brows, there are a few different products that I'm going to recommend that I absolutely love. And I haven't picked the exact same type of product because I feel like not everyone uses a brow pencil, not everyone uses a gel. So I've just picked out a couple of the products which I personally absolutely love. And I think, trust me, I have used so many different products. Like, it's part of my job, and I'm telling you what ones that I think are worth the money. Okay, so first off is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This pencil is magic. Literally magic. I have tried so many other brow pencils, and I have loads of them here in my little pot. I very, very rarely reach over for them. And then when I do, I realize why I love this one so much. There is something about this pencil, the tip, the shape, the texture, that just gives you that fine feather stroke finish. And it doesn't break, because trust me, some of those other like brow pencils do break, the really, really thin ones. And the ones that are kind of like, I've got other brow pencils and I've kind of compared visually. This one's literally finished now. That's the only time that I actually go for one of those brow pencils, but when this is finished, which means I need to get one ASAP. So my color is medium brown, and basically I've compared the tip to the other brow pencils and thought, okay, like, what's the difference? Like, apart from obviously how it looks on the skin, and some of them are the same size and shape. And when you just start using it, you realize that it's very different, because you're considering it's the same style and shape, like shape and size is what I mean. You would think that it would come out the same, you know, on the skin, and it actually doesn't. Like, it's hands down the best brow pencil ever made. Then we've got a pen, which is the Lime Prime Bushy Brow Pen. This is better than most of the other ones that I've used. Like, even the Anastasia one, it's better than that, because that pen is slightly thicker. This is very fine. Best one I've ever used, because you literally replicates the hair. It's so ultra fine, doesn't change color on the skin, and I feel like if you want that bushy brow finish, this is what's going to give it to you, and it's the best pen I've ever used. Next up, Anastasia Brow Freeze. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I've used, like, you know, like the brow gel things with the spoolie, you know, in the like mascara thing. I've used that, and it just never keeps my brows in place. It's just like, a gel, and that's it. It doesn't actually do anything. This is the only one that actually keeps my brows in place, and once I've done it, and I love the finish that it gives, and I love the like glossy sheen that it gives it straight after applying it. Best brow gel to keep your brows in place ever. Eyeshadows. Okay, so I've picked a eyeshadow palette that I use. I absolutely love it, and do you know what? There's just the one. There's not a few here. There's just the one, and I have quite a few in my little personal stash here that I use and I rotate with, depending on the type of look that I'm going for. But honestly, out of all of them, this is the best eyeshadow palette ever. You have every shade that you need in this palette. Like, literally, these colors are amazing. I feel like Mario has really kind of like done, like, obviously he's a pro makeup artist anyway, so that helps, but you know, it genuinely does match most skin tones, and I feel like you've got everything you need in here. You've got an amazing black, you've got every kind of tone of brown, like warm, cool shades, and I feel like, you know, if I've ever done any kind of eyeshadow look, this is the eyeshadow palette that I would go to, because honestly I feel like the colors are amazing, the fallout isn't a lot, which is good, the pigment is amazing. You know, I'm not too fussed about not having any shimmer shades in there. If I want a shimmer shade, I'll go to a shimmer palette, you know, so I don't need all of that mix of textures in one palette. And if if you need one everyday eyeshadow palette that will literally create any kind of look that you want, this is it. It's the Master Maps palette. Okay, best mascaras. Now I was gonna have 3 mascaras in this category, but I've kept it to 2. You'll probably notice that one that I use quite a lot is missing out of this, and I'll explain why. So, okay, the 2 mascaras that I absolutely love, one is the Byredo Space Black mascara. Absolutely amazing. I have to say that I don't think any mascara has ever given me this kind of finish to my lashes when I'm not wearing false lashes. So I'm just talking about mascara when people want to use mascara just for mascara. You're not wearing false lashes, it's just mascara. Honestly, you need to see some of the videos where I've only applied this mascara and you'll see the difference. I actually think I have an Instagram reel which is already out on my Instagram page, which you can see where I've used this mascara. I don't know how they've done it, but it gives you this really nice kind of almost like demi matte finish to the lash, so it's not shiny, doesn't look like it's plasticky. It gives it's like a messy lash look, and it really lengthens your lashes without looking clumpy. Somehow it lengthens your lashes with the ends of the lashes looking like it's slowly thinned out, like, so there's no clumpiness. It's absolutely amazing. The other mascara is the Hourglass Unlocked. I think it's a really good mascara. It does give you slightly thicker lashes than the Byredo, so it really depends on what I'm going for. So those 2 are the best mascaras. You've probably noticed I use the Fenty Full Frontal Mascara quite a lot in my videos, and I don't have that in this category. That's because it isn't the best mascara. The only reason I use that a lot in my videos is when I'm applying false lashes and I need a basic mascara to put on, and I don't want to waste these 2 basically, so I just put that mascara on. So honestly, these 2 are my favorite. They are the best mascaras I've ever used. Eyeliners. Now for eyeliners, I have 2 eyeliners that I'm going to include in the best products, and I'm going to explain what each of them do. Number 1 is the Benefit Their Real Extreme Precision Eyeliner. Absolutely love this eyeliner. I love how thin the tip is. I love that it gives you a super ultra black finish, and it literally does not go anywhere. I do feel like you need to kind of like do your line quickly because it can dry a little bit quickly, but once you get your technique right, you're good to go. Now the other one is the Huda Beauty Lifeliner Quick and Easy. I absolutely love this. It's actually the best. The reason I've got both of these, I would say this one is better than this one, only because this doesn't dry up. It doesn't dry as quick as this does, so you can kind of keep going, and I love it. But the only thing is, this is why they're both here, because I feel like this is amazing, this is amazing. This dries up a little bit quicker than this does, which is why I love this more. But the reason why this isn't here on its own is because I found out, and this has happened to 2 of them so far, that after a little while, and I've tried laying it in different positions and it still happens, is after a little while you get a lot of product buildup near the tip. That's the only annoying thing, because sometimes if I'm going to do an eyeliner, there's just too much liquid that comes out. So that's the only thing, but it is such an amazing liquid liner. Like, this tip is the best tip I've ever worked with. It's amazing. Blush. Now with blush, there are actually a few here that I love. I have mixed in, I don't care about the texture, I've just put the blushes that I think are best. Now number 1 is the Dior blush in Rosy Glow which is 001 Petal. This pink is insane. I don't think the pink really shows up on screen properly because it is literally neon pink in my hand. And in the screen I can see it's looking like a pastel pink, but it's neon pink. Considering it's like a neon pink, it doesn't come out neon on your skin. It just gives you that perfect rosy glow. It's honestly the best blush color ever. Then we have this one I absolutely love. This is the Sigma Beauty blush. I feel like the color is amazing. I feel like it's not too pink and it's not too peachy. It's kind of like a mix of pink and peach. It's a matte blush and I feel like this lasts for ages too. It's another blush that I absolutely love. The other blush that I love is Melba from MAC. I absolutely love this color. It's just a really nice color. These are all my blushes that I absolutely love and I've been using them for so long. Then we have a liquid blush, which is the Rare Beauty blush in Grace. Absolutely amazing. Best liquid blush I've ever used. Best color, best blush. Best liquid blush ever. Absolutely love it. Okay, moving on. Bronzer. So there's only one in this category because honestly I use this all the time. I absolutely love it. I alternate shades, so I'm not going to show you all the shades because it's the same bronzer. It's just there's different shades that I use. But this is the Fenty Sunstalker bronzer. Now the color that I'm currently using is Island Ting 04. The reason I'm currently using this and I don't always use it is because I'm very tanned at the moment, so I need quite a dark shade. So that's why I'm using this. I absolutely love this bronzer. I feel like the colors available in the Fenty Beauty range for bronzers are absolutely amazing. They're not too grey, like they're not grey at all. They literally they're just so perfect in terms of colour, because if you have skin like mine, if you are tanned, olive, you have dark skin, you will understand how much of a struggle it is to find a bronzer shade which complements your skin tone, gives you that sun-kissed look, because most of the shades out there which are available are very grey. They work great, perfectly for fair skin, but they don't work well for someone of colour. And I feel like that's a shame, because you know what, we need colours that actually do complement our skin tone. You know, I don't want to look grey. It might work for someone with fair skin, but it doesn't work for me. So honestly, I feel like Fenty do the best shades when it comes to bronzers, and I use a variety of different shades. I use Shady Biz a lot of the time. I use that for my nose contour. I use Private Island a lot when I'm not tanned, and I use Island Ting when I am tanned. Okay, so we've got a couple of highlighters here. So the first one is my Armani Luminous Silk Glow Fusion Powder. This honestly is the best highlighter if you don't want it to look like shimmer. If you want like a lit from within glow, the best one I've ever used in my life. I cannot even believe this exists. I'm not exaggerating. I'm like, why is this available but everyone else does shimmer highlight? That's the only option. Like, why can we not have more brands that have created that lit from within glow? Like a glow. I don't want like shimmer highlight, you know? If I want that, I'll go for a shimmer highlight. Why does highlighter always have to have shimmer? So this is absolutely amazing if you want a lit from within glow that doesn't have obvious shimmer. It's not like, oh wow, there's like major shimmer going on there. Then this is it. You're gonna love it. This shade that I use is 5.5. Next, the other highlighter is the Sigma Beauty highlighter in Savannah. I think it's the perfect blend of gold and silver mixed together. It's a really nice shade, and it does have that shimmer. So I like this when I want that shimmer. This is the highlight that I would go to. It's a really good highlight, not any fallout, literally just melts into the skin. It's perfect. Lip liners. Now, the best lip liner, I'm just going to tell you one, because honestly it is my favorite lip liner ever. I have been using this since day one of Charlotte Tilbury being launched. It's and you can see this is so like totally finished now, nearly. This is the Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. Best lip liner I have ever used. Best color for my skin tone. It gives me, like, everyone is like crying over Pillow Talk, but Pillow Talk doesn't actually look that good on me. It's a little bit too pink, and it kind of makes my lip line look a little bit invisible. So this is great because it's not too brown. It's just like it's like a faded brown. It's just so good. It's not chocolate brown. It's like I don't know what to call it. It's like a really good brown and waxy finish. So once you've applied it, it stays put. I've never ever had to reapply this throughout the day. Literally stays put. Lipsticks. Come on guys, you know what's going to be in here, right? Because I actually cannot believe there's a couple of viral videos I've got where people have literally gone crazy over the lipstick that I usually wear. Not this one. There's like a peachy color that I wear in more or less every video, and even my very beginning videos, you'll see that that's what I've got on. I cannot even tell you the number of comments that I receive on a daily basis, even from old videos, asking me what lipstick it is. It's this. Drum roll. It is Anastasia Beverly Hills Matte Lipstick in Hollywood. This shade is insane. I absolutely love it. It gives me the most perfect peach color, which doesn't look orange. It doesn't look too pink. If you've got skin color like mine, then you are gonna absolutely love this. And this even suits like people with really fair skin tone, and even like a little pop of it in the center on darker skin tones. And okay, yeah, that's all I can say about it. It lasts really well, absolutely amazing, and the number of compliments I get on this is insane. The other color that I really like is the Bobbi Brown Luxe Liquid Lip Shine in Barely Nude 2. This color is amazing. It's like a really nice nude because it has a really subtle kind of rose undertone to the brown, so it's not like brown, and it, even though it says Luxe Shine, it, unless you like leave loads of it on, it kind of is matte-ish, demi-matte. So I like to blot it after. This stays put, literally stays put. So what I do sometimes is I apply this and then I make sure it's like not too, a very small amount. A little goes a long way with this. Then I blot it so it's kind of demi-matte, and then I wait a couple of minutes and I apply the Hollywood on top, and it looks so good. Oh my God, I've been talking so much that my mouth is so tired right now. Like the words aren't even coming out. My tongue feels like it's too big for my mouth. Literally, that's how it feels. That is finished. We are done with the best products in each category when it comes to makeup. Tell me if you want me to do something like this for skincare, because maybe we will. I think you guys would like that. I really hope that you've enjoyed this. I hope it's given you some idea of whether you should go for certain products. Maybe you've heard about them and you haven't wanted to take the leap and get it. I'm telling you, honestly, these are my favorite products. None of this was sponsored in any way whatsoever. These are genuinely the best products in every category. And I know this from using them regularly on myself and also using them on clients as well. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. I really do hope that you've loved all the products that I've showed you in every category, and hopefully it's actually helped you decide whether you should take the plunge in buying that product, because maybe you were unsure so far. But don't forget that if you have any questions, let me know in the comments box below, and all the products are listed in my description below too, so that should help you out there too. Now, as always, if you like this video, then please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.